And good morning if you are watching this live. This is just a quick audio test just before we go live. And good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, 9 o'clock in the UK, and it is the start of Virtually Expo for the Saturday. UK Games Expo is unfortunately not happening this year. Virtually Expo is the event which has replaced it, and it's happening virtually. A bunch of us are getting together, playing some games online, doing some demos, and the UK Games Expo people have put together, a great show. So great that the website crashed yesterday because too many people went onto it. So didn't affect what I was doing, which was good. And I'm here bringing you 3 days of live streaming, showing you some of the new games coming from CGE, Czech Games Edition this year. The one that we're doing today is Lost Ruins of Arnak, which is a 1 to 4 player game that will be released later in the year, probably around October, November time. What you're seeing here is a prototype copy of the game built on Tabletop Simulator. You might think, oh, that artwork looks really nice for a prototype. Okay, a lot of what you're seeing here is the final artwork, but it is still being tweaked. So yeah, just to let you know, there are still some changes being made to it. The rules are pretty much finalized now. I can't guarantee that they're 100% correct at the time of printing, but this will give you a good idea of how the game plays. Right, we're going to jump in, and I'm going to say hello to my two guests this morning. If I just click this little button here, I should be able to say good morning to Fiona. Is it working? It was working. Can you hear me? Are you here, Fiona? Okay, well, Luke's here. Morning, Luke.
Yeah, we'll get back. Hi, everyone.
How are you doing this morning?
Not too bad, actually.
How is
this morning?
How is sunny Southampton?
Yeah, Portsmouth, man, get it right.
Portsmouth. Why do I think Southampton?
Yeah, exactly. How dare you? It's not too bad. It's just blowing a bit of a gale here, but otherwise pretty good down this neck of the woods.
Yeah, we've had some very interesting weather in the last few weeks, haven't we?
Yeah, some of which I've barely been able to survive. I don't take the heat very well.
Yes.
I evacuated to the north to get to visit family, and that escaped some of the heat wave.
Yeah.
But it was still quite warm, and then I came back and I just watched my car dial turn from 23 to 35, and I just cried.
Yeah. So Fiona can hear us, but we can't hear her. So yeah, maybe try leaving the Discord chat and coming back in. If you can hear us, that does tend to work. If you just leave that room and come back in. But yeah, we will get Fiona. Other than that, me and Luke can just talk about the weather for the next half hour because we're British, so that's what we do.
The weather, scones and cider.
Yes, exactly. Right, let's see if Fiona can get us back. Because it was working fine.
Literally 5 seconds before we started, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was definitely something there. Yeah, we got it all tested. It was all working fine. And then I said, right, I'm going to go live. Maybe I should never say that. Or maybe I'll never say the words I'm going to go live. Because at that point, technology fails us.
Yeah. I would say, it's like, can you handle live? And it's like, yeah, because Fiona's done live stuff before. It should know.
Yeah. Yeah. And as I say, it was working 5 minutes ago. And now it seems to have disappeared. So the only other thing I can... there we go. She's pressing that. Are you back with us?
I'm back. I am back.
You're back. Yay!
I unplugged my microphone in order to charge my phone.
Ah, there we go. That would do it.
Phone is a casualty of war.
Yeah. Anyway, we're all here. And how are you this morning, Fiona?
I am not too bad. I've been
Good.
Bright and early. Already been to a car boot sale. Got myself a copy of Jurassic Park Danger for £5.
Your car boot sales are far better than the car boot sales around here. Every time you go to one, you come back with actual, modern board games. Yeah.
Very happy with that. I'm going to play that later.
Cool. Right, just a quick introduction then for both of you, for everybody watching. Luke, tell us what you do in the games world.
In the games world, I run a YouTube channel, The Broken Meeple, and also sort of with a side hub blogger page. Also running a podcast called The Broken Meeple Show, and it's kind of what you expect from a channel. It's a variety show dealing with reviews, top 10s, soon the top 100 again in the next few weeks, and also pushing to support other smaller channels by giving them shout outs, promotional content, that sort of thing.
Yep, sounds good. And Fiona?
So together with my wife Amy, we run The Game Shelf, which is a written blog full of board game reviews from our two-player perspective.
Cool. Right, so let's jump into Lost Ruins of Arnak. And yeah, we've got this all set up for a two-player game this morning. And let's have a look who's got what. So Fiona, you've got yellow. Luke, you've got green, which is very handy. It's the two colours nearest the bottom of the board from my perspective. Excellent. Right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be teaching the game and playing through it kind of at the same time. I'm not going to put all of the rules in advance. I'm just going to explain what they need to know to get started in the game, and then we'll take it from there. But Lost Ruins of Arnak is set in a sort of 1930s alternative history. Alternative in that, in the 1930s, this island that's full of strange creatures and mysterious artifacts doesn't actually exist. Well, it might do. For all we know, it might do. But in this game, this island has been discovered. And you are each a group of archaeologists going to this island, uncovering its treasures, trying to find the lost ruins, and you're going to be coming across these guardians, which are going to be protecting these places. Okay. From a game mechanics point of view, it is a combination of worker placement and deck building. There are 5 rounds in the game, which is actually tracked by this scepter here. So you can see here it's on round 1. We'll then move it to here to round 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So there's 5 rounds in the game. And you each start with a deck of 6 cards, okay? So although it's a deck builder, there's a few unusual things about this game. And the first one is your deck is only 6 cards. Now, if you can shuffle that deck and draw 5 of them into your hand, do you both know the Tabletop Simulator shortcut for drawing cards?
Mm-hmm. Yep. How many cards, sorry?
5.
I definitely don't, Paul.
Okay, so move your mouse over the deck and tap the number 5, but don't tap it twice, just tap it once. There we go. Okay, so those cards should load into your hand. Now I'm noticing that those cards are blank for me. Are they blank for you?
For me, I've got proper...
You've got proper cards.
But yeah, but Luke's look white on the back.
Yeah, so yeah, because you can't see Luke's cards. What about your cards, Luke? Do they look good for you?
They look fine. I think it's probably just the asset textures in here for the back of the cards probably doesn't work with the hand,
right,
but I can see my cards just fine.
Yeah, the problem is I can't see your cards. So that is a little unusual. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one of the seats myself, and I'm going to draw some of those cards into my hand. Okay, so I've grabbed that, and I can now see those cards. I'll tell you what. I know what it is. I'm not the GM. There we go. Right. I wasn't set as the GM. I was just set as a spectator. And of course, as a spectator, I'm not allowed to see other people's cards. Right. So that's
typical.
That sorted. Can't
work until you give yourself a title.
I know. Right. So each of you have got 5 cards, and there's only 1 card that you have left in your deck. Okay. What's going to happen in this round? You're each going to take it in turns. I'm going to roll the dice now. Evens, Luke, you are the start player. It is 3, so it is odds. So Fiona, you are the start player. So we'll give you this prototype start player marker. And to start the game, as the first player, you get 2 gold. And Luke, you get 1 gold and 1 compass. Okay, I think that is the starting things. Let me just double check. Help sheets, start player, 2 gold, second player, 1 gold, 1 compass. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's what you've got to start with. So these cards that you've got in your hand, they will last you the whole round. Okay, it isn't like normal deck builders where you will play all of your cards and then at the end of your turn draw 5 new ones. Oh no, they are all of the cards that you've got for the whole of this round. Okay, you will be basically taking it in turns, taking actions, And then when you've got no cards left and there's no other actions that you want to do, you will pass. When both players have passed, that is the end of the round. And then you will draw some more cards ready for the next round of play. Okay? Now, the different actions that you can do. Oh, before we do that, you're trying to get as many points as you can. The points are going to be scored at the end of the game. We have a handy dandy little score pad here. Okay, and you will see from here, okay, we need a black texture behind, so that's not quite right. We need to fix that. We've got some transparent areas on this. This is a new custom object that I added this morning. But basically, you're going to get points at the end of the game for a variety of things. And every time that you see a number in a purple icon, so if you see that there's one here, for example, all the way up this side, we've got purple numbers. We've got purple numbers on here as well. And if you look at the cards in your hand, they all have a purple number in the bottom right of the card. So that's victory points. Victory points will be counted at the end of the game. The player with the most points will win. Right, so the different actions you can do. You have a handy dandy little player reference sheet just to the side of your player board, and that contains all of the different actions that you can do. And one of the actions is to send your archaeologist out to one of the spaces on the board. So, worker placement game, you start the game with 2 archaeologists. In fact, you've got 2 archaeologists, you will never get any more. And one of the actions you can do is you can send that archaeologist to one of these dig sites. Okay, the dig sites are divided into 3 different tiers. We have the base camp down here. Now, at the moment, we've got one piece of artwork for all of these, but there will be individual artwork for each of them. Then we have the next tier up, which is in this area here, and then we have the final tier at the top here. Now, as an action, you can go on any of those spaces you want to, but you have to pay 2 costs. The first cost, you will see, is actually printed on the space itself. And in a 2-player game, it is always 1 boot. You may notice that there is some blue scribbles on the board. Okay, that's because I have covered those spaces up in a 2-player game. But in a 3 or 4-player game, some of those spaces will be uncovered. So how do you get a boot? Well, if you look at your cards in your hand, you will notice in the top left of the card, there is an icon. That is a travel icon, and you may play the card, and I'm just going to borrow one of your cards, Fiona. You can play that card into your play area in order to generate the travel icon in the top left. If you do that, you don't get any other benefits of the card. So it's like an alternative use of the card. And that would generate you, for example, 1 boat as a travel icon. Now, or we'll call it a ship, because I don't want to get confused with the word boot. So the cost to go here is a boot, and this card will generate you a ship. Well, if you look on the player aid at the very top, you will see that there is a hierarchy of travel icons. So you may always use either a jeep or a ship as if it was a boot. You may always use a plane as if it was anything. And if you're really stuck, you can spend 2 gold. 2 gold will effectively get you any of those travel icons that you want to. So you could, if you wanted to, play this card here, which generates you a ship, and then use that ship to move your worker and put it on one of these spaces. And then you get the benefits of the space, which in this case would be 2 tablets. Okay, there are 3 of these special resources in the game. You've got tablets, you've got arrowheads, and you've got jewels in increasing order of, I say value, not in terms of victory points, but in terms of the use in the game. Normal worker placement rules apply. Once a worker has been placed on a space, nobody else can go there that round, and the worker will come back at the end of the round. Now, I mentioned you can actually go to any of the sites, and you can, but if you wanted to go to one of these up here, you would need to spend a different type of travel icon. And also, because these areas haven't been explored yet, you must spend, for tier 1, 3 compasses, which you can see here. And if you wanted to go to tier 2, you have to spend 6 compasses. So you're not going to be doing that as the very first action in the game, but it is possible to do that in round 1. Why would you want to go to one of these sites? Well, there is going to be a site tile from here with lots of free stuff that you're going to get, but also the first player to go to each site will get this idol, which is a one-off bonus, and it'll be worth 3 points at the end of the game. Now, I did mention earlier on in the thematic intro that there are guardians. So all of these sites here and these are protected by a guardian. Now, don't worry, you're not going to die. And in fact, you have an option to overcome the guardian if you spend the appropriate resources that you don't know what they are yet until you've found the guardian. If your worker is on a space with a guardian at the end of the round, you will gain 1 fear card. Okay? Now, fear cards are bad. They are worth -1 points, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's lots of ways in the game that you can get rid of those cards. So you might want to take a little bit of a risk and head out at the start of the game. Right, that is it for that action. So one of the actions is sending your archaeologist. Another action is you play a card for its effect. And I'm going to borrow Fiona's card that we've already played here. This is play this card to generate a compass. But notice the lightning bolt on the left-hand side. That means that playing this card for its effect is actually not an action. It's a free action. So you could play that, take a compass, and then the card stays there, and that's it's not one of your actions. So what is playing a card for an effect? Because all of the cards that you currently have in your hand have got lightning bolts on. It's for these cards here, which you don't yet have. Okay, so there are items and there are artifacts. Playing one of those cards from your hand for its effect is an action. Okay, and you will do what it says on the card. The iconography is fairly clear. I do have an icon reference that once I've finished this teach, I'm going to import that as a custom object into Tabletop Simulator. We've been working on that this morning, so that will be arriving in the next 10 minutes or so. Next action, speaking of the cards, is buy a card. Okay, so we have items and we have artifacts. The cost to buy it is shown in the bottom left, which is either gold if it's an item, or compasses if it's an artifact. And the rules for items and artifacts are slightly different. Okay, so if you buy an item, it goes immediately to the bottom of your deck. This is a deck building game that has no discard pile. There is no discard pile in this game at all. Whenever you buy one of these, it will be flipped over and it will go to the bottom of your deck. Okay, now that means because your deck is currently one card, it means that you will be guaranteed you will get that card in your hand, next round. As the game goes on and your decks get bigger, that won't always be the case, but that's how you buy an item. It goes to the bottom of your deck. Once the item is in your deck, you may keep using it every time it comes out by just playing it for its effect. Artifacts, slightly different. When you buy an artifact, it actually goes face up in your play area, and you may use the ability printed on it immediately as a one-off effect. Okay? And in this one, the Serpent's Gold, it means you gain a fear card, but you also gain 4 gold. Because you sneaked into this serpent's lair, stole all the gold, but you got scared running out. Once you've played the card, at the end of your turn, all of the cards that you've played are going to go on the bottom of your deck. When it comes out again, you can still play it for its effect, even though I said it's a one-off effect. You can play it again for its effect, but notice the cost on the left-hand side. This is a tablet. This means that you need to do a little bit more research in order to use the item again. So when this card came out a second time, you would spend a tablet, play the card, spend a tablet, gain a fear, gain 4 gold. Also notice the points. These cards are all worth a nice amount of points. Right, that's buying a card. Researching is the other big thing. So on the right hand side of the board here, we have this research track, and each player down at the bottom has 2 research markers. So I'm going to get rid of the red ones and get rid of the blue ones because we don't need those. But basically what you're doing is you're doing research by moving the markers up this track. The magnifying glass represents you actually doing the research, going out looking for things, and the book represents that you've then written about it. Now the way it works, in order to move your markers up, you have to spend the cost shown in the appropriate box. So from where you are now, you can either spend a compass and an arrowhead to move to here, or you could spend a jewel to move to here. If you decided to move to this leftmost box, you can then go to either of them next, but if you were in the rightmost box, you could only go here. So you have to follow these joining symbols, and that is the cost to move up. Now, moving up is going to get you a couple of benefits. First of all, every time you move up, you check the right-hand side of the board for the appropriate shaped symbol, and that is an immediate benefit that you get. So if you move your magnifying glass to level 1, you will immediately get a gold coin. Now this victory points here, this is a little confusing, and the graphics are going to change in the final version of the game. This means at the end of the game, if your magnifying glass is on this level, you will get 1 point. It does not mean you get 1 point immediately. If you move your magnifying glass up to here, you will get 1 compass. If you move it up to here, you'll get 1 compass, etc, etc. Your book, 2 special rules about the book. Well, 1 special rule about the book can never be ahead of the magnifying glass, because thematically, you've got to go and look for stuff before you can write about it. Now the book could be there, as long as it doesn't go on a higher level than the magnifying glass. And when you move the book up, you get different types of benefits, as you can see here. Now, these benefits are assistants. We have some assistants down here. There's a bag of them, and we've chosen 3 at random at the start of the game. And basically, once you've written up your research in a book, somebody reads that book and goes, Luke sounds like a cool kind of guy. I'll go and join him. And you get this assistant, and you put it on your player board, and you can turn it sideways once per round to use the ability of the assistant.
Famous last words of anybody who was never seen again.
When you move your book up to level 3 and level 4, that assistant basically levels up, flips over to the gold side, and it's a more powerful ability. Okay. The other thing you'll notice is that there are some research tiles on this research track. They are awarded to the first player to enter that space. So there is a little bit of a race element on here for getting the good bonuses. But have a look at the victory points on the right hand side. You will see that there is a lot of victory points here if you move your markers up. And also right at the top is the Lost Ruins of Arnak itself. I won't explain fully how that works right now. Just be aware that if you do get up there, extra rewards will be available to you if you spend extra resources. You'll probably get there maybe round 4, maybe round 5, if you decide to go with that route. There's various different ways you can play the game. The last action to mention is overcoming a guardian. We'll mention that when we get to the guardians. And other than that, pass. Now, you probably only want to pass when you have done everything that you want to do. If you have any immediate effect cards in hand, you can play them and then pass. Because there's very little point keeping cards in your hand for the next round, because what happens at the start of next round, you will draw up to 5 cards. So if you keep 1 card in hand, you're only going to draw 4 cards. And yeah, at the end of the round, every card you have played will be grouped together, flipped over, shuffled, and put on the bottom of your deck. So there is no discard pile in this game.
Do you get to tailor how that works?
No, you take the cards, flip them face down, shuffle them, bottom of the deck.
Cool.
Right, okay. Is there anything major that I've missed before we make a start? Do you feel that you've got enough to make a first couple of opening moves?
There's enough of a thematic touch there, yeah.
Right, so Fiona, you're first. What action would you like to do?
Okay. Place your bets who's going to get lost.
Yeah.
That'll be me, lost in the controls of Tabletop Simulator.
I will help you out with anything that you need if you want to know how to do something. But your choices are basically you could send one of your workers to one of these base camps to get the bonus that's printed on there. That is one of the things that you can do. And it looks like that's what you're going to do. Okay, so to do that, you have to spend a boot. So you have to play a card that has the travel icon of a boot. There you go. So the fear cards are not completely useless. And then very simply, you just take an arrowhead. So you take it out of the pile here, put it on your player board, and that is your action done.
And we're going back and forth with actions,
Yep,
right?
back and forth until you pass. So Luke, what action would you like to do?
Fair enough. This is a tab on here.
Yep, so that action there, that action there means play a card for no effect. I think they're actually going to call it discard a card, but what you do is you just take a card from your hand, put it into your play area, but you don't get any benefit from it.
Or disadvantages, I guess. I suppose you can use a fear card with that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pop over to here as much as I can get it on there. So, whoop, play one of those. So no effect, but well, it doesn't have any effect anyway apart from the boot.
Yep.
And grab myself big red shiny gem.
Okay, and play passes back to Fiona.
I'm gonna immediately get a compass. That.
I read somewhere that's a prerequisite to exploration, but
What's that, compasses?
yeah.
Right, I'm just going to try and import the custom card right now. Bear with us a minute.
How many actions are you doing?
It's just one action, but remember you can do as many free actions as you want to on your turn.
It's the freebie, yeah.
Free actions, yeah.
And I got a coin for that, right?
There you go. Let me just import this. Select, cloud, upload. Almost there. Copy that, paste it here, import, and Hopefully we are done. Right, there we go. We have an icon reference card. So let's give you each one of those. There you go. Right, sorry. What was it you did, Fiona?
So I got my free compass.
Played a
I
card, got a
spent
compass.
and the
Arrowhead to move to there. Yeah, so that immediately gets you 1 gold as a reward. You've already started on the research. Okay, back to you, Luke.
Enough. So buying one of these cards is an available action, right? So I think I might try that. Let's play a couple of gold.
So a couple of gold to generate you 2 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Which you then spend.
Okay. See, everything's 2-1-1.
So a little bit of a tactical tip. You already have 1 gold.
Yeah.
So I would keep one of those cards in hand and only use it for its effect of getting a gold if you need it. Because that gives you more flexibility later on.
That is true. I will grab
Journal is
myself a
awesome late in the game, but yeah, buying it early.
Could not hurt. Right, so
Yeah.
1 gold and ditch 1 back.
1 gold, yep.
Oh, that was an action, so next.
So, and you're okay with flipping that over and putting it on the bottom of your deck?
Yep, when the time
Okay.
comes.
Just a quick note, Luke, I noticed when you were rotating it, it was rotating it in small sections. For this game, you might want to change your rotation degrees to 90.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that. Yep, good. Cheers.
Some games it's really good to keep it low, but for this game, 90 degrees is fine.
No, I usually do 90. It's just new laptop. So.
Right, back to Fiona.
Just thinking ahead a little bit to what I want to do next.
Mhm.
The exile action. So
Exile, yeah.
Is that a card from my hand? Something I've played?
Yes, either or.
So it could be something that's already on the table.
Absolutely. So exiling a card that you've already played this turn is efficient because you've already got the use out of it, and then you can get rid of it.
Buy a trowel. Spending a gold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what we should have done, I should have moved these items down.
Does that go under my deck?
Yeah, so what you want to do
Or
is you want to
the-
rotate the card so that it's the right orientation
Oh,
with
sorry.
it's the E key.
Perfect.
There you go. Flip it over with the F key.
Yep.
And then pick up your deck and put it on top. Now, when you're at the moment, your deck is only 1 card, so that's actually really easy. But one of the tricks with Tabletop Simulator is how you pick up an actual deck, which is what you're about to do now. So what you need to do is you need to left click and hold just for a split second until it picks up the whole deck, and then move it. There you go. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, right, back to Luke.
Alright, let's go venturing with my second dude, and I'd quite like to have a read of some strange wooden tablets,
Okay.
because I got nothing else to do this Saturday, so...
Right, back to Fiona. Yeah, I mean, if you, rather than me keep saying back to, if you just want to say done when you're finished, then you can, at least then you know when it's your turn. I'm going to change the score pad.
Wondering if there's a way for me to.
Oh, no. What were these representative of?
Compasses.
Well, the actual thing, like tier 1,
Yep, so
free
if,
compasses, right?
it basically means that you've got to spend your time going out exploring. So the first time you explore one of those sites, it's going to cost you 3 compasses.
Alright. Probably limited things we can do for the rest of this round.
Buy another card. 100% sure why, but
There we go. We now have a score pad without transparency on. Excellent. Sorted.
gold.
She's prepping up tools-wise.
Yeah.
Probably a
so
good idea.
we'll slide these down, and there is another one. So a lot of these cards are finished artwork. Some of them you might notice as the game goes on that some of them the artwork is not quite finished yet, but a lot of them the artwork is being worked on at the moment.
Let's see. Alright, on that note then, I'm going to grab 1 coin and you know, ignoring her sound advice about picking up useful tools for an expedition, I think that you can't go into a lost city without looking suave and sophisticated. So I'm gonna grab myself a watch.
You got to buy a Rolex.
So, that's totally the first thing I need.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a worker left.
Mm-hmm.
I think the
Yeah.
most.
I would definitely recommend always using both of your archaeologists in a round.
I think the most efficient thing I could just do is put that there. I'll have to spend a card with one compass on, but I'll get two.
So you could have walked there, but you decide to take the car, which is fine.
I don't have any walking, sadly.
Oh, there was a compass on there for some reason.
Done.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's the point. I would have needed to have played that for the last one. So yeah, cool. Needed the boot icon.
Yeah.
Right. In that case, that's probably it then, because all I got left is a compass in my hand. I've got nothing to spend it on with the two compasses. That's probably me done. In. Can you convert resources? Oh yeah, is that what? Oh,
Nope.
gold.
No, I'll come to that later on. That's something else. So are you
Okay,
passing?
I can't. Oh no, idiot. I've got.
You
the,
could do something. It's
research
whether
track.
you wanted to or not.
Well, the research track. That was the half reason I picked up the jewel in the first place.
Yeah.
So, you can go in.
That moves up there, and you get a gold as an immediate reward.
Ah,
Okay.
right. I thought that was just when Fiona went there first. But
No. It's these tiles that are first come, first served.
Ah, fine.
I'm gonna have a bit of a spending spree if you're done, Luke.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Can I play more than one of these?
Yeah.
Immediate actions.
As many free actions as you want to.
Both. Cool.
Free coins.
As well buy a card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you only need 2 coins, so you could say one of those cards for later.
At this stage, I think this is probably your last action anyway, so you may as well play them.
I might get a parrot, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Gold.
Everybody needs a parrot.
Well, you need a source of food at some point during your expedition.
It's not going to keep you going for that long.
Seems like ruby searching parrot. It's a bit like a truffle.
I'll give you a cracker, Polly.
And Luke, you got anything else you want to do?
Well, I might as well play the card, I guess.
Yeah,
just to
play the
have.
card for a compass.
Yep.
And then, are you passing?
Yeah, I can't.
Think you are?
I'm not buying another. I can't buy another card anyway, so I'm done.
No. And Fiona, are you passing?
I believe so. I'm just scanning to see if there's anything I can do.
Not with 2 compasses, because I've been looking at that.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Then
right. So end of the round. Now the first thing that you must do at the end of each round is you must take your workers back. So your archaeologists come home. The reason why that has to be the first thing that you do is if at this point your archaeologist is on a space with a guardian, you would then gain 1 fear card to your play area. Right, the next thing to do is, and this is another little tabletop simulator trick, so if you draw a mouse around all of your cards to highlight them, press the G key, then F, and then R. There you go. So you've grouped them together, flipped them over, shuffled them, and if you then put them on the bottom of your deck, there we go, and then draw 5 new cards. Start player passes. If you had any of your assistants that had been used at this point, they would refresh as well. And then the next thing we do, we're going to update the offer. So the first thing we do is we get rid of the cards on either side of the staff. Then we move the staff along. And now, because the staff is here, we only have 4 items and we have 2 artifacts. So as the game goes on, you're going to get more artifacts and fewer items.
Neat.
There we go. Right, is there anything else in the end of turn steps that I've missed? I think we're good. Round 2.
Indeed.
Luke is starting.
Tablets, draw 3 cards, activate a site. Seems to be the only source for that resource, so I'm going to send an archaeologist out for
Okay, so that costs you a
arrowhead,
boot.
and yes, as I need to remember to do the boot thing, so cool.
Yep, and you gain an arrowhead.
Boom. That's done. Yep.
Okay.
Figure out the most effective way to get a ruby. I think I'm going to play the parrot.
Yeah, you've either got the archaeologist site or you've got the exact same thing on a card.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
So
don't need to spend a boot.
play a card from your hand for no effect, and then get a jewel.
So it's a ruby stealing parrot.
It is. Yes.
It works.
Finding them.
It will be lunch.
Little bit of advice, Fiona. You might as well always use this card for that.
Oh, I suppose I was going to use him for a boot, but yeah, you're right. The boat's a boot.
Yeah. Okay.
Darkness.
Parrot has gone off and stolen a ruby from
That'll
somebody.
be mine. Where's my ruby?
Yeah, where is that ruby?
No ruby.
Get that parrot.
So,
It's all right. Look, one of the items is a bow and arrow, so we can sort that parrot out later.
Perfect. Chicken
Only
wings. Drumsticks for tea. Okay, you're done?
yes.
Right. Oh, let's see. Is there anything nice up here? Looking ahead, I am going to need quite a few of those. So I think I might buy a card. Oh, actually, well, buy a card. Go on. You don't need the symbol on the top left of the card to get one of those blue ones.
No,
here,
no,
do
no,
you?
no. You just
It's
spend
just a
the
compass.
compasses shown in the bottom left.
All right, I'm going to do that. So 2 compasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, just in case my wristwatch breaks, I'm
You
going
got
to
a
have another
sundial.
way of telling the time.
Right. So remember, artifacts, they go straight into play, into your play area, and you immediately get to do the ability on it once.
Yep.
So you can either take 2 tablets or choose to pass and end a round for you and get a jewel.
Nope. 2
Yeah, I was going
tablets.
to say, I wouldn't pass at this point.
Bit soon. Yeah.
I need tablets. I'm going to need quite a few of them. So.
Yeah. And we shuffle the market down and get a new card. What have we got
They
now?
belong in the
Yeah.
museum, but right now I need them. So.
Star checks. Okay.
Feel the need
Done.
for tablets as well. So ditch that one.
So you're going to get on your boat,
Yep, my boat to walk.
sail
over
across the
there.
lake. Yeah.
So prescription wouldn't give me the tablets I needed, so I'm getting these ones instead.
Yeah, it's a sorry state of affairs where you've got to travel to an island in the middle of the Pacific because your doctor won't give you some.
Well, I need my malaria pills. I mean, come on,
That's
and
weird.
bug spray. I'm to like the worst explorer. It's like I am more interested in things that will allow me to tell the time and keep up with bug sprays than I am thinking about. Oh, you know what? I might actually need to dig on the archaeological sites.
You are good to go, Luke.
Yeah, good. All right, so I got the tablets right. So let's progress further on this research track. Here. So 1 tablet.
1 tablet and 1 arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
Moves up
2.
to there. Okay, so you
Moves
gain
up
the
there, and- okay.
immediate benefit of this tile, which is draw a card.
From a deck or
Yeah, from your deck. And you also get the compass. And then that's that tile gone.
that interesting looking horn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, I'm gonna go to the other one with 1 jewel.
Which, if I'm going to guess right, means you can trash a card.
You can exile a card, yes. Let's get rid of that. Put that up there.
Where shall I chuck my exile?
Fear cards, we can chuck them back onto this pile here. Okay, and you also got the compass?
I did.
Okay, cool.
What have I got? I've got... Draw 3 cards. Activate a 1 site. Is that... Oh, activate one of the...
Yeah, one of these one
Yeah,
sites. Yeah. You can't
What's
you
the
can't
chance
activate one of the
on-
one sites yet because nobody's discovered any of them. I'm hoping one of you goes out and explores this turn. Oh, this round, sorry.
It's...
It's a disappointment.
Do... I don't know, is it doable? It's doable. I have to work for it, but considering the resource I'm looking for is a little bit on the short supply at the moment, I think that probably might not be a bad thing. Plus, I want to see how it works. So, okay, let's
Mhm.
prep for it. I'm gonna waltz over. Oh, although I need to have my work.
Yeah,
back for
yeah,
that,
you
so
do. Yeah.
So I think waltzing out might be a bit tricky.
For you,
you might have to
yeah.
you might have to rely on Fiona for that one.
I think I can now. I've done
Yeah.
maths.
Yeah, Fiona's got all the compasses.
So I will probably resort to buying cards then. Let's use that.
AKA
see,
go
movement.
shopping.
Movement with a discount of a plane. That's not plane. Do any of these places require a plane? I don't see
No,
anything.
but remember the hierarchy. A plane can be used as if it was a ship, or a jeep, or a boot.
Ah, right.
So.
Okay, actually, that airplane looks pretty sweet. Can I afford it? I might be able to.
Play.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Not pawn off. Show off my fancy.
Show off the fancy wristwatch, and play
and
that.
another,
So that gets you 3 gold.
I've already got the 1, so
Yep.
I'll put that in. And buy myself a luxurious airplane. Well, it's
And
luxurious.
goes to the bottom of your deck.
Right.
Slide the cards
So that's always
down.
in. Is that a necessary thing to put it on the bottom of the deck instant? Oh, I suppose because you shuffle all the rest that don't go on the bottom of your deck.
Correct.
There is a timing reason.
Yep.
Cool. Done.
Okay.
Now give me back my wristwatch.
Do this card so compass goes.
Yep.
And
Get a
Yeah,
tablet.
you've got a lot of nice conversion things, which is.
And an arrowhead. And that is an action. It's not a free action, so that is your action for the turn.
done.
Looks like Luke's counting spaces.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't realise he was done. Okay, cool. Compass, exile. Nope, it's not. Right now, oh yes, I got my worker. Which is not going to go discover anything this round because he physically can't. So instead, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab myself another
Some more jewels.
ruby.
Yeah.
Chop this out.
So you play that as the boot, and then you have to play a card for no effect.
Oh yes, it's that, isn't it? That one, because I'm going to use a different card in a second. All right.
Are you? Are you going to use the journal?
Thinking I probably will.
Because journal is exile the card. Exile the journal.
It is, but
get
arrowheads are a bit
started?
on the
Yeah. Yeah.
arrowheads are a bit on the short supply, so I think this might be the boost I need.
Yep. Okay.
But I'm done for the turn because that was going to get the duel in the first place. So we're on Fiona's.
Okay.
Because like I say, Fiona's already skyrocketing up the tracks.
Yeah.
Tablet, arrowhead.
Okay. And you get the compass as a reward.
Got it.
Although, what was it? So spend the things, put your book up there, and it gets you the bottom reward.
Yes, which is an assistant which can be used once per round every round. So the earlier you get them, obviously the better.
Could well be. That's a tempting prospect as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Fiona's done that. Cool. Well, first, let's do the journal, because I know it's exiling the card, but
exiles the card.
Arrowheads are just a pain at the moment.
Yeah,
So,
so you move your notebook up for free.
oh no, this is for the glass. Oh, does it have to be the notebook?
No, it's got to be a notebook.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not the magnifying glass.
Alright, might hold on to the card then, because that's a little premature.
Okay.
In which case, I will spend the ruby I've got. Then, alright, didn't realise that, but we'll work around that.
Moves that up there.
Cool.
So you take one of these 3 assistants.
We're going to bring a pug dog on an expedition with us? What
Yeah.
am I thinking? So, so what's that? Immediately draw a card and then use one for draw one and play one.
Yeah.
Trash one, or get tablets. Tablets might not be a bad thing to have in lots of supplies, so...
Okay, so where it goes on your player board, it goes on one of these.
Or this trap.
spaces.
So what's the difference between the abilities on the top and the bottom?
The bottom is what's on the other side.
So to flip that, you have
Which
to...
is when you
higher
get to the... Yeah.
Is that... Actually, I tell you what, let's grab... Just because
So it
I'm
goes.
already like,
It goes over here, and it will automatically snap into the proper position.
voila, medic, and can she
Yep.
use? She use
You can use
immediately
it
after
straight
getting
away. Yeah. So you just rotate it and get rid of one of your fear cards.
Lovely, lovely.
Okay. And then we replenish with a
Fear
new one
nothing.
from the bag.
I fear nothing.
Okay. Right. Are you heading out into the wilds?
I'm planning to get one of these ones that is like an up trade. When do I get to do that? Is that I'll get that immediately?
Immediately, yes.
Tricky choice. Scroll becomes thing, or thing becomes thing. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. So I've got a car.
Mm-hmm. Get in the
This
Jeep.
one.
So you're going to need 3 compasses to head to one of these undiscovered locations.
And I'm risking something here that I'm going to encounter something
You'll be
horrible, right?
fine. Right, so the first thing is you get this idol. Okay, now this has an immediate one-off effect on it that allows you, as you say, to trade in one of your special resources for the next one up. So 1 tablet would go into an arrowhead. And then what we do is we flip the tile over, but because this is a custom object in Tabletop Simulator, we can't actually flip it. We press the number keys to change the state. So that has now been flipped over. That is worth 3 points at the end of the game. There is another benefit for you as well, which I'll explain in a minute. But the next thing we do is we take one of these level 1 sites and we put it on here and we reveal it to see what you found. There you go. So that is the location that you found.
Tree. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, kind of. And you gain immediately the benefit printed on the tile. So in this case, you draw a card and get a gold and get a tablet.
I need to go exploring.
You do. I did say that the rewards were good.
They can wait. I need more timepieces and pets.
Yes. Now that this location has been discovered, obviously nobody else can go there this round, but on a future round you can go there just by paying the Jeep. You do not have to spend the 3 compasses again to go there because it has been discovered. Okay? That's the good part of things. The bad part of things is that there's a guardian there. So I'm going to take one of these guardians out and we're going to put it on here. Oh, no, I've accidentally taken the whole pile. Is that just one of them? Yeah, that's just one of them. Okay, I'm going to flip it over.
Kalima.
Ooh, right.
Ah,
It is a whole bunch of giant ants.
So I looked at that close and waiting for the picture to appear. Could have been
You
worse.
accidentally rotated it. There you go. Right, okay, so we have, this is the guardian. If to defeat or to overcome the guardian, you need to spend 2 boots and a compass token. Okay? If you do overcome the guardian, you will get 5 points at the end of the game. And if you look in the top right of the guardian, this is a new thing from the last time I played, there is a one-off ability that you can use. If you do use that ability, you still get the 5 points at the end of the game. So it's basically a free extra ability that you get for overcoming the guardian. But the cost to overcome this guardian is printed on the tile itself. If you do not, yeah, you have to be at the location. Yeah. If you do not overcome the guardian by the end of the round, then when your archaeologist comes back home, you will gain 1 fear card.
Inevitable right now.
Yeah, at this stage, because of what you've drawn, yes. Yeah.
So,
okay, right.
Your kingdom and the crystal skull in it, and they don't. The red ants don't like it.
Yeah. Now, I said I was going to mention something else. So you now have this bronze idol. So you can keep this bronze idol, and it's worth 3 points at the end of the game. But you can also place it on one of these 4 spots here. So these 4 spots, at the end of the game, if those spots are uncovered, they are worth the victory points printed on them. So right now, if you don't spend any of your bronze idols, you're going to get 8 points at the end of the game. But as a free action, if you wanted to, you could put it on there. Now you don't lose the 3 points of the idol. You have lost the 1 point for the space. But if you do that, you get any one of these benefits here. Now there should be a lightning bolt on this bottom one. All of these are free actions. So that is something that you can do on your turn. Use the idol to get one of those benefits there.
I can keep that. I can make that choice.
You can make that choice whenever you want. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Luke, I think it's you.
Not great deal left. 2 workers. I've already used the sundial. Those I've already played. Assistant's done. Journal's done. I think I'm pretty much done.
Well, you've not used the journal. It's still in your hand.
True, although... Oh yeah, it'll move the book up. No,
We'll
give me
get
a
you
second
another assistant.
I probably will do that, actually, given that if it's going to use the book.
Well, it's only a 5-round game as well, so yeah.
That is true.
probably
So,
worth it.
all right.
So the book moves up to here.
Let's have
And
a
you-
posse of people.
You get another one of these assistants.
So another one. Okay, so we got the Invisible Man,
Mhm.
Translucent Man.
Artwork still
So-
to be finished.
Yep. Oh, spend the boot to get an arrowhead.
Yes. Now you don't have any boots, but
Not
it'll be
right
useful
now,
for you in the
but
future.
arrowheads are pain. So
Mhm.
I will definitely take the Translucent Man.
Okay. There we go.
He'll come in handy later.
It will. Right. Any more from you, Fiona? Oh yeah, you've still
Yeah.
got stuff to do.
I think I want assistance because, yeah, with the
Mhm.
number of rounds ticking by.
I think with all those little goodies you just collected, yeah, you must have something to do.
Well, it's actually not so easy, but I'm going to have to spend the bronze statue thing
Yeah.
in order to get a compass.
That's only a point.
So that gets you a gold and a compass.
Or I could turn a gold into a ruby and go the other way.
Oh yeah.
Looking at which way. Take my book.
You got three choices. What are you gonna write? What are you gonna discover?
I'm
We don't
going to
actually
go
know what.
golden compass.
Yep.
And that's not my action.
That is a free action. Yeah.
Then with compass and arrowhead, I'm going to go to here.
Which gets you an assistant.
I'm going to go with the guy with the stuff.
Okay. And then you can use that immediately if you wanted to.
Why not?
So we just rotate it that way. You get a tablet. Okay. Any more from you, Luke?
No, I think I'm good.
You are done. And Fiona?
Something else.
Still got stuff to do.
I just want to buy a card, but I've not really looked at them yet. Activate a one site. Seems nice.
You got the 4th coin in your hand, have you?
Yeah.
A turtle.
Maybe.
The turtle's pretty cute.
You're gonna have your own shiny turtle. I mean,
Yeah.
which is very big, I must admit. I mean, what is that king carrying?
Got a parrot. I've already got a pet.
Your
Yeah, you
parrot
don't want to
can't swim.
you don't want to mix turtles and parrots together.
Yeah. Your parrot will not. I'm pretty sure the parrot can outrun the turtle.
I'm gonna do the binoculars, so the card
Okay.
will get me a gold and the rest of the gold.
Soon your parrot will be lunch, and then you'll be like, I haven't got a pet.
Parrot is gonna be with me forever.
So,
So-
to be fair, I've got a pug. I've got a bulldog pug or whatever. So I'm not sure how useful that's going to be.
Right. So that goes on the bottom of your deck. And I think you are both done.
Yes, I am. Now.
Okay, right. So archaeologists come home. Fiona runs away from the ants. So have a fear card.
Yeah.
It says it
Okay,
there.
that goes in the shuffle with everything else.
And then group your cards together, flip them over, shuffle them. Don't forget this one, Luke.
Oh, the doves, isn't it?
Yeah. I will do the offer. So these cards disappear. The staff moves along. We slide down and we get some new stuff. There we go. Assistants
Not the
will
best,
refresh
not the best hand draw. There.
and start player passes. Round 3. And you're off and running. The game flows pretty smoothly once you've played a couple of rounds of it.
It does. 5 rounds seems. I mean, I ain't got a problem with the game being short. That's always good.
Yeah.
That doesn't overstay its welcome. But I mean, 5 rounds to
Yeah.
get up to here, or to get up to the top of this track or something, you got to
Yeah.
really focus on it.
Yeah, you will. You will.
With
I mean, all
these-
3 players yesterday managed to get to the Lost City on the last round. So,
So we're showing how not to do it. Okay, cool.
no, you're doing all right. Doing all right.
With the ants.
Yes,
So if I were to go to that place, do I also get the stuff?
absolutely. Every time you go there, you get the card, the gold, and the tablet. Overcoming the Guardian is just something that you can do while you're there.
It's expensive, but I'm going to do it.
So for the goodies, you're getting 5 points. It doesn't seem like
Getting
a bad
myself
bet, to be honest.
compass, because I need it. Then, driving my car.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
We don't talk about Kingdom's Crystal Skull.
Getting a gold, getting a scroll.
Yeah.
So that's
Just make sure before you overcome the ants, just make sure you feed Shia LaBeouf to it, and you're good.
this is quite fortunate in that I drew fear cards.
You drew your 2 fear cards, yeah. So overcoming the Guardian is an action, so you can't do that just yet.
Oh, okay. Back you come.
But you can next turn.
Yeah, in that case, my turn's done.
Yeah.
Shots. Alright, short on money, short on a lot of things. Let's see. Expo with a discount of... Oh yeah, what was that one? Discount of airplane, is discovering the new site, also gain a discount of 2 compasses. Alright, about time I actually went out and did some exploring.
Yeah.
So.
Get yourself out there.
I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
So,
None of this
go
driving around in
explore.
Jeeps.
Yeah, come on, driving style. Get all muddy and get covered in ants. Right. Parrots come steal my rubies. Right.
So where are you going to go?
So spend 1 compass.
Yep. You can go to pretty much any of these.
Oh, so many choices. So what was this upscaling?
Yep. So it would allow you to
Well,
convert one of your tablets into an arrowhead.
Oh, juicy. You know what? I think that's pretty good going. Okay, let's go to this one on the far right. Let's go. She's on the
Okay.
jeep, so let's go on the boats.
Yep.
Right,
So you take this. You immediately upgrade one of your resources.
Tablet. Arrowhead.
And let's see what's there.
No, don't want it in there. Better not be a spider.
Okay.
Doesn't look promising.
So you get a compass and an arrowhead for the site.
Oh, more arrowheads. Okay, cool.
Okay. And the actual Guardian
No spiders, no spiders, no spiders.
is...
Oh,
Well-
no, that doesn't look good.
There you go. It's only a little
That's how I
spider.
am. Oh, that's not a little spider, that's a huge thing. Takes you a
Well,
little red
it's
ant.
all a matter of perspective.
All right, I surrender.
To overcome that Guardian, you must discard a card, spend a gold and an arrowhead. 5 points. All right, you got that.
I have actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take you
But that'll be
down.
next turn.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
I'll gladly wait.
Yeah. So, Fiona, you going to overcome these ants?
I might just they're kind of bag seed for me now, right?
Oh, yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't have-
Yeah, nobody else can do anything with them.
Yeah.
It's
so,
true, yeah, it's not like they have to be done now.
I'm gonna play the binoculars,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume I can activate the tile that Luke just uncovered.
You can activate any one site. You look with the binoculars and you
Right.
can get any benefit.
Oh, yeah, fine. Look at me battling the giant spider from a distance. That's fine. No need to help.
Pretty smart. I'm done.
Okay.
Right.
Going to
so I
get rid
can
of the
do that.
pesky spider?
I can, although I'm not in a rush. So long as I've got that in my hand and that's still handy, I can still do it. That's fine. So I think I need to get... I can't do as much research as I was hoping this round, although... Actually, yes, I can. Yeah, regardless, I can, so... Let's... Oh, I've only got 1 worker. And you just bought... I know, I could have sworn there was another card there about activating sites. That must have been like... Ah, no, I see it. Alright. Talking rubbish.
So
Alright,
what are you
fine,
thinking of,
let's
Luke?
kill- Let's just...
You got a plan?
Thought I did, but no. Alright, let's just kill the rotten spider. So,
Okay.
so
So
play a
play a
card
card for no effects. Spend a gold. Which is that. Spend an arrowhead. And there you go. So this is yours. So at some point in the game, you can flip it over, although it's not flipping it over, it's pressing the number keys to exile a card. But it's worth 5 points whichever.
Cool. Well, let's change state to. Whoops.
Yeah, you just move your mouse over it and press the number 1. That's it. There you go.
Boom and
Get rid
die.
of that. Okay, Fiona.
I have no fear. I have conquered my phobia.
For now.
Yeah, for now until the next one appears.
Yeah.
Need a ruby, so in that one.
Yeah.
Get a ruby.
Get a ruby.
That's
Okay.
well done.
Why?
Just a quick note, something I haven't mentioned, it's only minor, but you know I said when you get your book up to level 3, you can promote one of your assistants by flipping them over.
Yeah.
It's refresh and flip.
Ooh.
Okay. It is useful to know. Okay, cool. Okay, right. You've used both your workers, so I might as well do this then. Alright, cool. I'm going to spend 2 tablets. And... get off. Arrowhead doesn't want to move for some reason.
Do you want me to move it? Are you spending it?
I'm spending it, yeah, for some
Okay.
reason it wouldn't shift. Okay, cool. Alright, so magnifying glass.
Yeah.
What's this stuff you're reading?
Get you a compass. Okay. You done?
I'm done yet.
Time to get rid of those ants. Or not.
Oh.
Nope, nope.
I'll leave the answer as long as possible.
You keep getting fear cards though.
Oh no, for this round. 'Cause
For this round, okay.
this feels
Right.
like there's other things we're sort of racing for, and
You're not
true.
gonna build up suspense in this movie, I'm afraid.
and, gold. That's to go there.
Okay, so you get the tablet and you also get a compass.
No spiders chanting seems to attract the king of spiders. That's actually quite-
I mean, we couldn't have written that. Please not a spider. Please not a spider. And it's a spider.
You were
right?
out of the deck, yeah.
There's only one of them in the deck, and you went and found it. So.
Well, king of spider went squish.
Yeah.
Even if I lose this game, which is likely, I'm gonna take that trophy. It's gonna mount it on my wall. Actually, no, I won't. 'Cause it'll scare me.
Right. So yeah, I think Fiona's done. Did some more research.
Did indeed. I've got the dial, but I can't even use it. I might keep it in my hand. Oh wait, no, I could use it later. Ideas. Cool. I fancy one of these funky artifacts.
Well, you can remember you do have one of these idols.
Yeah, I think I might need that for the
So-
gold. Well, gold and a compass. Oh wait, no, that's perfect actually. All right, cool. I'll have what I need. Yeah, so I will use the idol.
Mm-hmm.
I need I'll use that as well. I need 2 compasses and a gold.
Okay.
That was all for free.
Yep, that was a
And
free
then-
action.
Yep, and then I'm going to spend all the compasses.
Yep. To buy the star charts.
I've already got me I've got me watch, then me sundial. I am moving up the various stages of timekeeping. And astronomy. That is totally my thing now.
Okay.
And
And you can use it immediately. So you seem to have frozen. Yeah. Look. Oh, there we go. You
cards
disconnected there for a minute.
No. Oh, I'm back.
Right.
Come on, flawless internet should be working. Yep, and then use it immediately with the coin I just got.
Yeah, to activate 2 base campsites. So that's these ones down here.
To get some much needed resources because I am severely short on a lot of them. So
What would you like?
more compasses I think are going to be needed in the future, so I think we'll definitely grab a couple of those.
That's a good point. Kelly is in the chat and noticed that the green magnifying glass moved instead of the yellow one. Very good spot. And it's just what they're
I have no issues with this.
Thank you very much, Kelly.
And because I'm going to spend that to get that anyway.
Let's make them a bit bigger. There we go.
That's fine. Could probably use an arrowhead, so I'll grab another one of those. And why is my thing bugging out?
Yeah. There we go. Did it that time.
Oh, that's fine. Nothing worth trashing with the assistant, sadly. Actually, I suppose maybe it's worth. How many fear cards do you normally have in a deck? We've already trashed them all, haven't we?
You start with 2, yeah.
So we've already trashed them all. So you know what? Yeah. Use her. I'm going to trash a gold.
Yeah, just
Wristwatch
stick it over there.
Money,
Yep.
so it's 1 card out of my deck. All right, I'm done for now, I think, unless that was all freebies. Oh no, I bought the card, so yeah, we were done, Fiona.
Yep, okay.
That's a lot.
There we go. Time to stamp on some ants.
With lots of boots.
Yeah.
Compass.
Okay. So this is yours. Do you want to use it straight away?
Yeah, I don't want this fear card in my life.
Okay.
Tiny little ant, king of spiders. Just saying.
To be fair, it was a lot of ants. If you look at the image, there was more than one.
Collectively, way more legs than the spider.
Only one was eyeing you up.
I'm dead.
Bring Ant-Man in the picture and you're sorted.
Might as well rotate the assistant as well.
There's a loose. Oh, battery running low. 1 sec. Forgot. I haven't plugged in the laptop. That's an easy fix. There we go.
Okay, we have power. Excellent.
Wonder if that was half the reason it was bugging.
Could have been.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Right, 2 compasses won't do jack. Still got a worker. Yes. I forgot all about you.
Still got an archaeologist. You've used your idol.
Yep. Some gold. That's quite a juicy card up the top right. I'm very tempted to get some money and go take advantage of that. But then do I need a ruby or an arrowhead? Probably not. Actually, it's a better idea. No, actually, no, I quite like the idea of that card. Okay. Actually, I think that card's pretty sweet. So
you have to play a boot to get there?
Yep, which is a shame.
Or a plane.
Well, it's the best I've got.
Yeah. Okay, so you get 2 gold.
I was going to use it, but I kind of need it.
Oh, we've got a space in the market that I forgot to refill.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
No, Fiona's got anything left.
Got lots of resources left.
But no, it's true. Way too many resources.
Oh, I could move the book up.
You could.
Don't see why that's necessarily a bad thing. These assistants are half decent, although I've kind of wasted the translucent man slightly because I just don't have enough boots or enough. I'm using the cards.
I was hoping to use the ruby for something else, but I think getting an assistant.
Okay.
Yeah. But I might be able to use the translucent man this turn actually with the next thing I'm going to do.
I'm going to go with the money guy.
Yep. Which you can use straight away to get 2 money.
Need to use it significantly. Here you go. Oh, that's a compass.
Okay, Luke.
Cool. Right. Okay. Oh, I know. I know what I was planning to do with the money. Yes, I can't use the translucent man this turn. That's a given. That's my bad. So instead, let's try and get some points by buying. Well,
Buy a fishing rod.
while yeah, so say while I'm out on the boat, I need something to entertain myself with. So fishing rod will do nicely.
Yeah, so that goes to the bottom of your deck. I've replaced it with another card. And back to Fiona.
If nothing else, I'm going to have... Go ahead.
I was going to buy that card, but now I haven't got enough money to do anything, and I think I am done.
Okay.
I thought I was safe with the card because you didn't have any money, and then I didn't see the assistant play coming.
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. You got anything else, Luke?
Nope, I had to sacrifice my sundial, so I can't use my assistant.
End of the round. So, archaeologists return home. Nobody gets any fear cards. And then if you want to sort your decks out, I will update the market.
Yeah, a couple of people... That's the recap for those who have just joined the chat. We're exploring. I'm making it a luxurious trip. Fiona is actually probably being a more efficient explorer. She's killed a few ants, and I killed the king of spiders.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Linda's joined in. And Linda, thank you for joining in. We are about to start round 4. So yeah, 2 rounds left. We've refreshed that. We've refreshed that. I think we're good to go. Yeah. Just need to refresh your assistants, and then we're ready for the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Luke, you've got all your cards as well.
Oh yeah. Lip.
Give them a shuffle. Bottom of the deck. There we go.
I've done.
Okay.
And there you are from that. Oh, blimey, this is a money-filled hand.
It is you first.
Cool. That ornate hammer, how does that work? You exile the rightmost tool, which is presumably this compass. But it says like gain any from exile. How does that work?
So yeah, you exile the rightmost item in the card row, which is this, and then you gain any item from exile. So any item that has been exiled, which is these here. These are the items that have been exiled.
So effectively gaining you.
In fact, there's another one. There's this.
Journal.
Yeah.
Empty prospect. But then with the compasses I've got, it may be possible to go to another site. Refresh the assistant. That might help. All right.
Okay.
Item with it. Buy that with a discount. In fact, actually, no, I want that. I know what I want. Yep. So I'm gonna play 2 cards. I'm gonna play the wristwatch. Actually, no, I might need the travel thing. So I'll use the basic coin as well as my new fishing rod.
Mm-hmm. Buy an item with a discount of 3, so you can include the top card of the deck. So you could have that if you wanted it.
Oh, hello, parrot. That's for each guardian I'm confronting.
Each guardian you're confronting and ones that you have previously confronted, you get a compass for each one. Maximum of 3.
That's only 1. Nah, I want the precision compass.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice funky card. Oh, and that's just included. All right, so that's bought. That's done. Then.
Bottom of the deck for your precision compass. Okay.
Next round.
And Fiona. We've still got your archaeologists here, Luke. Didn't take them back.
My bad.
There you go. Got them.
So engrossed in the theme, I'm forgetting the mechanics. I mean, actually, yeah, I do like the theme of this. This is very cool.
Well, I know you're a big believer in theming games, and we can chat about this afterwards. But personally, I feel that there is quite a good thematic connection when you look at some of the stuff that you're doing.
The stuff makes sense, and we're making references to Indiana Jones, all the various movies and stuff like that, and that's the kind of thing. The mechanics are kind of like, yeah, this is cool. I like deck building. I like the worker placement. That's all normal. But the theme is then going to make me say, right, I want to pull this off the shelf again and go do something different.
So Fiona's using the binoculars. What are you going to have a look at?
Peeping Tom.
3 again. Very quick turn. Done.
Okay.
Is that a subtle hint? All right. Right.
Some turns can be quick, and some turns can be a bit more involved.
Some turns you just have to kill everything in sight. It's fine. So I can get. I'm tempted to go visit up north, but I'm gonna need.
6 compasses.
That is doable. It is doable.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's 2.
There's
You
that.
need a boot
I need...
to get there.
Oh, and then I'm gonna need a bucket load
Yeah.
of travel to get as well. So that's actually a bad.
Maybe
plan.
not. Maybe not.
Nope. Best plan then, I think, will probably be then to. Do you get points at the end for your magnifying glass and your book?
Yes, depending on where they are.
I'm going to get some tablets.
Okay, a couple of tablets.
Mhm.
Back to yellow. Yeah, I think this is going to be a short round. I think. Just looking at the cards you've both got in hand.
Yeah, they're more about resource gathering than they are actually doing cool stuff with them. Actually, you're saying that I could go visit a site. It would have to be a level 1 site, though, so
Yeah.
I might still do that.
Yeah.
I will have to take whatever Guardian comes my way, though, is the only thing.
Mm-hmm. So Elwyn, the designer, has just popped in to remind me of something that I did mention earlier on, but it got forgotten yesterday, so I should remind you. You can always spend 2 gold as if it was any travel icon.
Oh, yes, the top of the card.
Top of your player aid, the hierarchy. Thank you, Elwyn.
Still won't unlock the level 3 tiers, though, because I will need more than 1 icon, so that's fine. And I suppose I don't really care about taking a fear card from a Guardian, because Pugsy will drive it off.
Yep. Looks like Fiona's doing some research.
Oh, Fiona's doing shenanigans. What's going on here? Oh, flip!
So-
Oh, God, moneymaker.
So the book has gone up. Yeah, the assistant has been refreshed. Nice.
The money.
Okay. Which can then
Yeah.
generate even more money. Wow.
It's not as good as a wristwatch. You're basically doing slave labor. So you're putting a poor man to work.
He's happy to work.
I don't know. And talk to his union. All right, I'm gonna. All right, oh yes.
I can spend it as an icon. Yeah.
I suppose I could. So, I mean, what's the advantage of going up to the top of this thing then? So you get 2
So,
idols, which is
Yeah, you get
cool.
2 idols, which is double the benefits, and it's also 6 points instead of just 3.
That is
But
true.
also, you get a level 2 site, and they're a little bit more juicy.
Let's go out of my way to try this then. Well, first of all, I need stupid compasses.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not so much that; it's the travel icon.
It's the
for-
travel. Yeah.
Yeah, which I can only get so much money for. So, all right, fine, abandon that. Let's go up this research track though, because Fiona's kind of embarrassing me here with
Right.
her research skills. Ugh.
Now, before you do that, do you want to use one of your assistants? Because this is
Probably
going to level
yes.
them up.
The assistant I want to level up is not going to be the one that I'm going to use.
Okay,
So,
right.
I mean, I will use an assistant because I think scrapping these basic cards
Sure. Okay.
has some use.
And then
but
you move your book up to here.
The book will move up, but
Yeah.
the reason, but I want to flip this guy because I can never afford the travel icon,
Right. That's it.
and then I will use him to have an
To get an
arrowhead.
arrowhead. Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
He's been a bit of a waste up to date. Now he's actually going to start doing something.
Mm-hmm. All done.
That was an action.
You're both fairly even on the research track.
I think Fiona will probably have the leg up. I think her resource generation is, for those research track, is a bit
Good.
beyond mine.
Yeah.
My resource generation benefits more from the cards.
Yeah.
For that
Just fine.
boot, I can throw away 2 gold.
Yeah, 2 gold as if it was a boot. and then play a card for no effect to get a ruby. Okay,
Anyway.
and you're done.
Done indeed. Alright. Probably not going to visit anywhere this round because I want to save that. Book and magnifying glass all the way up there. Can your book overtake your magnifying glass?
Nope. Again, thematically, you've got to go and find stuff before you can write about it.
That does make sense, yes. Okay, so I want to save myself for next round. Actually, maybe I can buy one of these cards. These cards are
Artifacts are
quite
nice.
fun. They are nice, but I feel I'll get more points if I go visit a site next round. I'll need all the compasses I can get for that, so, alright. I'm going to go visit... Oh, no. Can your worker do anything else if he's not going to go traveling?
No.
So it's use it or
No,
waste
there's
it.
no benefit for an archaeologist who stays at home.
Because I know what I want to do with the other card. Alright, I'll sacrifice a compass card.
So you play a ship to go there and get 2 compasses.
Yeah, because I do need more, and I will play the other compass from my hand, because that... One less compass, but I can't waste the worker.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
Yep.
My book can be the first to get these tiles too, right?
Yep.
Over on there.
Yeah, as long as your book doesn't go ahead of your magnifying glass, that's fine.
But it can be level with it.
It can, yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
case in point. That's where mine is.
Yeah.
Although,
take
where are
that,
you
well,
going?
straight away.
Oh, yes, you...
Ruby. Book.
Yeah, so that gets you a gold
Gold.
as an immediate benefit.
There.
And you also get to promote your other assistant to gold.
Way too much gold here.
Even
but
more powerful assistant. Yikes, that research.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Gain thingy for free, place it on top of your deck. No misuse. Actually, I don't... Oh no, I still need the 6 compasses next round. I can't afford to spend them on these juicy artifacts. Although there's no guarantee I'll have a compass next round. No, tell you what, let's abandon the previous idea. I'm going to buy another card, so might just have to postpone the visit. 4 compasses. I'm going to buy probably the monkey medallion, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So, monkey medallion. Gain a tool for free and place it on the top of your deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab myself the turtle.
Okay.
One less point, but that ability is going to be pretty sweet next turn.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I'm very interested to see how the scores do with this one. Multiple different routes.
Yeah, I mean, you've both defeated, you both overcome 1 guardian. You're both roughly even on the research track. Luke, I think you've been buying a few more cards.
I think what Fiona's got on me on the research track, I think I'm making up in the cards, so I think
Yeah.
this is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that cards were worth points, so haven't focused on it. But oh well.
Yeah, but then you focused on the research track, which is why you've got you're higher, and you've got 2 very shiny, prosperous assistants.
Yes. Yeah. All the
I'm
gold
Sorry,
you could
did
possibly
I say
want.
assistants? I meant slave, but
Assistants. They are
Right,
happy
I'm
to help.
going,
as I'm sure your parrot, stealing parrot is. Speaking of which, yeah, maybe I should have got the bow and arrow. Twing.
Okay.
Oh,
So
where was that carrier pigeon earlier in the game? That would actually been pretty
3
sweet.
compasses, but I'll get 1
3
back, so
compasses and a jeep,
I
or
can...
or 2 gold for you. But
Yeah.
you might as well use a. Yeah.
It's 1 gold, so yeah.
Okay, so you immediately get this, which is a benefit of 1 compass.
I just paid 2 instead of 3.
Okay, right. And let's see what we've got. Let's move this guy out of the way. There
Can
we
we
go.
guess?
It's a dead person.
Oh, great.
last
I love
per-
dead people.
It's the last person to come here without a wristwatch and a fishing rod.
It gets me
They thought I was crazy, but there's the evidence.
There is the evidence. So,
Compass, ruby.
compass, ruby, and a fear card.
Dead person, fear.
Yeah, and
I suppose.
And speaking of fear,
he's also
An
Brian.
iguana.
the Toad King.
Yes.
I thought it was an iguana.
Everything's a king.
It's kind of a cross between a toad and an
Yeah.
iguana.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a difficult guardian, though. To be fair, that's
Well,
one
it's
card
difficult
and an
when you don't
arrowhead.
know the stuff, which I don't.
Yeah. You
Um,
went there late.
No, I could do it if I spent the
Yeah.
bronze
You could.
statue to get
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Right.
see.
Luke.
We'll do for now.
I think there's only one thing I can do with only 1 worker and 1 card. So, yeah, because 1 compass and 1 arrowhead ain't going to do jack. Well, 2 coins, anything to buy up there for 2 coins? The carrier pigeon. Nah, that carrier pigeon's 1 turn too late. I'm going to pass by playing this card.
So you get
from
3
my
gold,
shiny
but
wristwatch and get
but
3
you
gold.
have passed.
Yeah, because I don't think I'll be doing anything else. So.
Okay, right. Off you go then, Fiona. Have as many turns as you want.
To do here. Yep. So
All your
I'm
smashing of resources.
advancing the magnifying glass with a gold and a ruby.
Yeah. So that moves up to here, getting you a compass.
I'd only thought 1 turn ahead. Come on, brain.
In which case, pass.
No. I need to defeat the iguana, so I'm going to put the statue on there reluctantly to get
Yep.
the thing. And
Gonna kill the toad? Or was that
Yep, toad
you said
dead.
iguana, is it?
Iguana
Okay.
toad, yeah.
So that's yours. And you can use that once per game to get a ship travel icon.
Whether I can get myself up on the track, I don't think I can. It's 1 short of everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to flip and get all these resources.
Right.
So,
So what's that? 4 gold and
Yep.
a tablet.
can you do the number thing and get the right amount?
Yeah, so there is a way of doing it. What you do is you move your mouse over the bag, hold down the left mouse button, and then keep clicking with the right mouse button, and it picks up a whole bunch of them.
I've got a random pile of stuff.
Yeah.
And
That all
the
just from
final
your 2 assistants? Blimey.
Yeah, 2 assistants and a card. Yeah, I mean, that's
did.
crazy amount of stuff. But I think that is the end of the round 4. So, archaeologists return home. No fear cards.
Pugsy, you're not pulling your weight.
If everybody wants to do their deck and their assistants, I will sort out the market. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there.
I think I was jealous of that pug. Now I'm very happy.
The pug's not pulling this weight as much as your slave, so, I can't see this pug pulling me in like 9 gold in this game.
Right, the market has been refreshed. Start player passes back to Fiona, and we're about to start the last round of the game.
I mean, the only way I think I'm going to catch Fiona up is mainly by card buying, so that's fine.
I've struggled because obviously what I generate is gold, and the amount of cards that cost gold is just.
Yeah,
That is an interesting point, actually. Yeah.
yeah, you're going overboard on the gold.
But
It can be
but
used
then
for going.
gold,
It can
The
be used for
gold-
travelling. Yeah,
the gold can be used for traveling. Yes, you have used the gold for research. Now it's a little redundant, but you could always have a pigeon. You know, doesn't Polly want a friend?
It's like a dove. It looks like a really nice pigeon.
Yeah. Polly would
don't
love
need
a friend.
Books either.
Well, I know someone who does if you don't want them.
Yeah, there's no trading rules in this game, I'm afraid.
There's no camaraderie among explorers.
No.
She's just in it for the money.
I'll bring your archaeologist back, Luke. There you go.
Ah, keep forgetting those. Yeah. So it goes with like the deck building side of it. I forget there's a sort of worker placement.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because Min and Elwyn came up with the idea of combining worker placement with deck building because it's two game mechanisms that they really like together. And they came up with this, you know, a year and a half or so ago, and they've been working on this game since. And then in the last few months, 2 other games have been announced which also use deck building and worker placement combined together. It just seems to be one of those things at the moment that there's a run on games combining those 2 mechanisms. Right, Fiona's using a pickaxe. Over to you, Luke.
Start there.
Accidentally flipped. System Maxi should be there. That might not be a bad shout, otherwise these arrowheads are going to get wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at these cards, wow. See, the artifact, you get the ability straight away, don't you?
Yes.
All my cards, because I've trashed all the easy cards, now I've got stuff with funky abilities on
You've got some good stuff in your hand, haven't you? Yeah.
them. Although, can't use that one because I don't have enough of those.
Is anybody planning to go to a level 2 site this turn?
I don't think that's physically possible.
For me, I'm gonna give it a go. I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yep. Actually, well, let's do something else first, and maybe it's physically possible. So I'm going to use my assistant to grab some of arrowhead.
Yep.
And then I'm going... Oh, yes, I can still do the magnifying glass. That's fine, so yeah.
Double arrowhead to move to here.
Mm-hmm. That compass might be...
So it
exactly
gets you 1 compass plus another compass for the normal reward. So you get 2 compasses for that.
That could be the clincher. All right, cool. Done. Where's Alt? Alt to view a card, that's good. There.
Yeah.
And to use an artifact, you've got to pay the tablet now. So
You do, yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Luke, yeah.
Think
Oh,
he's
done,
done?
yeah.
Yep.
Magnifying glass is going up. 2 tablets.
2 tablets and an arrowhead. So that gets you a tablet back and also draw a card.
Boring card draw.
Almost at the Lost City though.
Don't know whether I'm gonna get there. I've got other priorities.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A lot of
Luke.
stuff.
So researching is your priority. Okay. So the upgrade one is... Oh yeah, tablets, any rubies, right, fine. I don't think I'm going to get to a second site, not with everything I want to do, but I could get to a first site. It's totally passable. I might even be able to get to multiple sites if I do that. Well, let's see. So, if doing that, also gain a discount of 2. Yes, maybe not 2 sites, but I can certainly get to 1. All right, cool. Let's go fly my little airplane.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly to the one next to my... What's... Oh, that's a refreshing and dude. All right, I'm not interested in that. I'm going to go to the one that gives me a tablet.
Okay. So you get a
Assuming that
tablet. So you have to
thing doesn't
spend...
block out again.
Well, you use the aeroplane. So it basically costs you 1 compass.
Yep, it just
to
locked
do
out.
that.
There we go.
You back
I don't know
in.
why it's doing that. Must be the laptop, but
So
cool.
you get a
So,
tablet.
very important.
That's that done. And
Oh.
let's see what we've got.
And that was a discount of 2 compasses, so
So you
spend
just
1.
pay 1 compass. Yeah. Okay. So the site that we have
Meow. Is... Why did it have to be snakes?
So you get a tablet and an arrowhead.
Oh, beautiful.
And the guardian there is...
Not another spider.
It's a scorpion.
I can live with that.
Okay. Right. You're done.
He wants a compass, an arrowhead, and a card. Okay. Can you kill the guardian now, or is that an action?
It's an action. Yeah,
All right,
overcoming
there
the
you go.
guardian is an action.
This money card for the parrot, because
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need that.
Feed the parrot. Parrot goes off, gets a ruby.
And that's it.
Done.
Yeah. Over to you, Luke.
Yep. If the book moves up to the next research track, that will only flip Pugsy. It won't allow me to refresh the other dude.
Correct.
Nope. Although I forget, yes, using the idol could get me the resources I need. So, alright. So I can kill you whenever. Gives me more compasses. I was looking at the guiding skull, but I must admit that stone key is looking pretty juicy at this point.
Yeah.
Being able to refresh one of these statues could be actually really nice. So, okay, let's play my precision compass. Whoop. So
Okay.
buy a thing with a discount of 3 things,
Yeah.
which can also include the top card of the deck in case that gives me anything better. Nope, that's
Could
lame.
include the treasure chest.
So, nope, that was, well, it's 3 points, so it's not super lame, but it's certainly not what I want. So I'm going to go for the relocate a placing to a thingy site and activate it. That's nowhere near as good as using the stone key. So, okay, cool. Stone key it is.
Okay.
So
Shuffle these down.
remove one of my artifacts to be used again.
One of your idols. Yep.
Idols, that's it. Yep.
Okay, done.
Yep. I'll work out what I'm actually going to do with it. So.
Okay, and it moves up there. You get 3 compasses for doing that.
Three.
And back to you, Luke. Yeah, those books.
Yikes.
You
Dang
get those
you and
books
your-
up.
Dang you and your bookworms. Right. Activate 2 different sites. 2 different sites. Nope, I am not going to visit a top site this game. That's not happening, so fine. Let's deal with this scorpion.
Okay, so play a card for no
Card
effect.
Card for no effect. There's quite a few I can play here. Sure, these cards are pretty juicy. So they're going to be the travel or the get an extra tablet. To be fair, what am I going to do with a 3rd tablet?
Yeah.
Probably not. So sundial it is.
Okay.
2
Spend the
tablets. is all I
compass.
need. Spend the compass.
Spend an arrowhead. And overcome
I killed the king of spiders. You are nothing.
the scorpion. Do you want to use it straight away?
It's draw a card. Why not?
It is draw a card.
Oh, done.
Okay. Jonathan's just turned up in the chat. Morning, Jonathan. Thank you for joining in. We're on the last round of the game.
Jonathan, how you doing? All of that.
In case I then am able to overcome whatever it is.
The
So I've
terrors
got-
of the.
I've got a
at the moment.
boat on the iguana.
You do?
So-
Yeah.
Oh, wrong control entirely.
It's number 1.
Yeah.
Is it?
Ride the iguana.
So that's one boat.
That's
My
one
other
boat.
boat is going to be money.
Yeah. 2 gold for another boat.
Off I go to explore one of the things with a scroll and a money because
Yeah.
discarding seems pointless right now.
Shall I get rid of your compasses?
I was going to say, where's the sixth one? I can see it's
Very
buried
handy.
underneath. Because it is
There you go.
buried underneath there.
6 compasses. So it gets you both of these tablets.
That's going to be a lot of points.
Not
to
tablets,
overcome.
sorry, idols. Okay, and we get a level 2 site. So let's see
Can't
what
wait
we've
to see
got.
how good this is.
Okay, well it's a bit scary, but you do get 2 tablets and 2 arrowheads.
I've been
Yikes.
scared of things. I'm not a very brave
That
explorer.
couldn't have been more perfect for you if you tried, I think, in terms of what it's just giving you.
But it is protected by a giant stone statue of a bird.
That's
2
nothing.
scrolls and 2 arrowheads.
A boot on a ruby. That's nice and easy.
Put these on there. There we go.
A-
Okay.
A stone bird. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, that's an easy one to overcome.
Well, I don't have any rubies. It's not ideal. But I'll get there. I'm done for now.
It's not difficult to get a ruby.
No, not with the idols. So, right. Last few moves then, I think.
Hmm. Right, well, there is no reason not to play that for Compass, just to see what nice stuff it can get. Hey, fine. I do have another dude. I could go. I need to get some more exploration, otherwise Fiona's going to cream me with that. So that's refresh a dude. All right, that might still be actually. And then I need to do something first though before I can do any of that. Right. Okay. I'm going to play my star charts.
So it costs you a tablet.
And
that allows you to activate 2 of the base camp sites.
Yep. For a coin. 2 of the base camp sites, of which I think compasses are going to be the name of the day for a kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
And do I need another arrowhead? Possibly. Can always just get another arrowhead in exchange. Gold's not got much use anymore, so yeah.
Another arrowhead. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to Fiona. Got all those resources.
Simple move of just go up on a track.
Yep, which
Money
gets you a
scroll.
compass.
Arrowhead.
Oh Christ, points you're going to get obscene.
Hope so. That's me done.
Did you get your compass, Fiona?
Oh, I didn't. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
Thank
So you are at
I mean,
the
if I keep
gates of the city.
One
I'm
is I
gonna
like
go in.
buying all these funky cards, but they just don't seem to get you enough points. Okay, fine. Right, quick one. Let's spend a gold, a tablet, and an arrowhead to
Mm-hmm.
bring the book up a tad. So that just flips one, it doesn't refresh it. Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it does both, doesn't it?
It does both. But there's no point you exiling a card at this stage.
No, there's like just the compass one.
Yeah.
There is potentially one. It
Is there?
depends what I draw. It depends what I draw with the other card in my hand.
Okay.
Because you don't have to do the ability on it,
No,
do you? I mean, if it,
No,
yeah,
it is
so,
optional.
yeah, so I might as well exile that.
Okay.
And then
Use
that's
it, flip it over, and then you're going to use it again? Or not?
Not yet. I need
Not
to play
yet,
the other
okay.
card first.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All done?
Done.
Okay. Yeah, so Fiona can totally get into the city.
5 a.m. was too early. Yeah, probably was for a few people.
There'll be more streams of this over the weekend, so yeah. I've got
It
a
won't be
couple
as
more
fun
of
then.
this. No, that's true. Right, Luke.
Yep. Right. Last chance to not make this a complete whitewash. Let's do some more exploration on top of my sea turtle. Draw a card. That is nice. Nice draw. Go with a discount of a boat. Great, there are 2 sites I could do for that. So I'm going to go to this one here, which allows me to rotate a assistant dude. So I will rotate and use the assistant that just gives me an arrowhead because he's nice and easy. I shall take this idol.
Mm-hmm.
I might leave my idols off the board, actually. That would get me some points. And see what I find at this one.
So this is a...
Yeah. We don't need to venture out too far. It's dangerous out there.
It's a level 1 site.
It's... Can you tell? It's... no idea what that creature is meant to be on top of the thing, but...
It's a ruby. So you get
it's
a ruby.
shiny ruby.
And the guardian is... a scarab beetle.
Scarab beetle. What's next? What have I not? A giant earwig king? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. King
Okay.
of the earwigs. Yeah.
Yes.
City, I've got an exploration card to get myself the compass.
Yeah. And here we go. So you spend a gold, a compass, and a ruby. So here's what happens. The first player to move their magnifying glass into the city goes on this leftmost space. That'll be worth 22 points at the end of the game. You will also get the immediate bonus of exiling a card if you want to. There you go. Okay, and now on a future action, you have the option. You can spend either a gold, 2 tablets to get... it's a bronze idol. It's basically worth 3 points. Or you can spend a ruby, or you can spend a compass or an arrowhead. Or you could combine the entire resources from 2 adjacent sections together, and that will get you a silver idol, which is 7 points. Or if you spend everything all at once, you would get a bronze idol, a gold idol, which is 11 points. So
That
yes.
top of the track's looking mighty powerful.
That is a lot to think about.
If you have all of those stuff left at the end.
Oh, but 22 points is insane. I don't know how
Yeah.
to make up for that.
Yeah.
Get there. Don't know.
Okay,
Anyway,
right.
over to you for now, Luke.
Yeah, Luke. Luke and his fishing rod.
The fish, don't knock the fishing rod. Say that fishing rod's gonna fish me up something else juicy, so I can buy something, which maybe the top of the deck will give me something that's worth more points than the carrier pigeon. No, it won't.
No.
So it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, it's a
Excellent.
point, isn't it? Because you're not going to
Unless
get
there's
to
any
use
other-
either of these.
It won't go on the top of the deck, will it?
No.
Or will it?
No,
Oh, no,
it
that's
goes on the bottom of
Ah.
your deck. Yeah.
If it went on the top, I could think of a brilliant play, but no. All right, fine. Well, I'm going to get thematic points. So
Okay.
For buying a whip.
Yeah. So that goes on the bottom of your deck. And back to Fiona.
How much did you say the gold one was worth, sorry?
11.
Trying to evaluate
Christ.
compared to killing that stone bird is only worth 5. Well,
It is,
6,
yeah.
because I won't get it there. So it's better to do that. So I'm going here to get a
Mhm.
ruby.
Okay. Back to you, Luke.
3 idols. Could use them if I want, but no, probably not.
Yeah,
So I
resources
got
you have left at the end are not worth any points, so...
They'll get
Use as much as you
used.
can.
Just to go doing that.
So many.
No, afraid not.
So much gold.
They'll get used. Yeah. all that crazy amount of money. Moving my magnifying glass is only going to get me another compass and 3 points. That doesn't seem that awesome.
But it would then allow you to move your book, which would get
Yeah,
you another
I
2
need it.
points.
Yeah, but I need another ruby. But I mean, I feel like killing the scorpion's probably better.
Yeah.
Where is he? Yeah. 2 coins and an arrowhead, because I'm still going to need to use an idol for it. So
So idle for the coin and the compass.
yeah, because I
And
need
then 2 coins and an arrowhead for this little fella here.
Wish I did have the bow and arrow. Well, actually, the bow and arrow wouldn't do much. And what's he do? He gets me a vehicle. All right, not much use. Cool.
Nope. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, what did I do?
What have you done?
I don't think you need to be too worried, but
Got to get this. I'll just put a bronze idol out to get the compass.
I think for the sacrificial 2 points to gain 50 million or whatever that top part of the artifacts is, I don't think it's a massive sacrifice.
A little bit annoyed, but so compass, just throw it straight back in.
Yeah. So you're spending. Are you doing the whole lot? I think you
I
are.
am.
So you get one of these.
Hey, you're getting so many resources. Oh no. I know you're getting a ton of gold, but where's all the rest of the stuff coming from? I suppose actually the research track's getting you.
The research track's been getting quite a lot. Yeah.
And I mean this level 2 place.
Yeah,
That
this
level
was-
two,
this was
yeah,
good.
level 2 business nerd.
So, yeah,
I mean that was cherry picked for you. It was like 2 tablets and 2 arrowheads, exactly what you need
Yeah.
to bump yourself up further. It's like, you're kidding me.
Right, Luke. I think you're up.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of choices. 5 compasses. Can draw more card. Oh, actually, stupid. Yeah, I can at least buy another card.
Oh, absolutely. You got loads of compasses. Yeah. And they're all worth points.
Yep, it's
Treasure chest is quite tasty.
It's gonna go into pale in comparison, but well, it's that or the guiding skull to see if the top 2 deck will give me any juicy. Well, that's just going to give me resources I probably won't be able to use.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Reveal the top tile of the stack, activate it, put it on the bottom. It's get random stuff,
Yeah,
whereas the treasure chest is a flat 3 points.
let's give a chance with the guiding skull. I'm quite a distance behind Fee anyway,
Okay.
so I'm gonna grab the card.
So you spend 4 compasses to grab the guiding skull. So let's reveal, and we get that. So you get 2 tablets and a ruby. Nice.
Bit of a windfall.
Yeah, and that goes on the bottom of the deck. Except it's very difficult to put custom objects into a deck. Yeah, never mind. I'll just put it there. Okay.
The question in about a solo mode. Is that in the
Yes,
cards?
there is a solo mode. Yeah, they're working on it at the moment, so it's not ready at the moment. Otherwise, I probably would have actually played it this weekend. But yeah, they're working on the solo mode.
No, that
And
suits
they've
me
been-
nicely. That'll be.
Testing that a lot this week, so expect some coverage from me on that when it's ready.
Well, we're up for that.
I have a guaranteed way to get 3 points, or a way to get 2 points, but maybe some others.
Ooh,
So I'm going to push it for the.
Because winning by 20 is not enough. I need to win by at least 21.
yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just going to move these artifacts along because.
Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot to do that.
So I'm putting out my bronze thing, so that's an immediate loss of 3 points
Mhm.
to get an arrowhead,
Yeah.
2 tablets, pushing that up, which gets me an artifact,
For free. Yeah.
which would be the treasure chest.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the 3 points. It's paid for itself. Treasure chest is draw a card
Oh, I could have
and
drawn worse.
get a coin.
I drew a fear.
You drew a fee. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Never mind.
Oh well, it was worth
Right.
the risk.
Luke,
These 2 tablets and 2 jewels.
you got the resources you needed.
Well, I've got to use statues in order to get the coins, which is a little bugbear, but otherwise fine. It's still worth it. All right, cool. I'd love to get more than. If only I knew if that top card in my deck was a wristwatch. That'd be there, and then let's play coin.
Coin
And
and a
ruby.
ruby to move your magnifying glass to there.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna have to move the book up later on. Right? Yeah,
So
right,
that
cool.
gets you a compass.
Mhm.
Okay, Fiona, anything else?
these compasses need to go in the bag. Do that.
I mean, you got gold, so you can buy some
A lot of
items.
gold.
Yeah, you just keep buying items.
Oh, I still have a wristwatch.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I could just keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tap both. So 4
Yeah.
gold.
4 gold.
No.
Or just take 2.
No wristwatch, minus 10 points.
Got a dove.
There you go.
Sorry, pigeon.
Take a carrier
Which will
pigeon.
be eaten by your parrot.
I took all the gold.
So
So.
yeah, that goes on the bottom of your deck. Luke, how are you going to spend
Right.
your last resources?
What have they got there? That's trash card. That's lame, but doesn't matter. I got to go up there first. So I will. I got to sacrifice another 2 points, but it's gaining me 2 points, so it's no different. Okay, fine. Unless it's better to move the book up. Actually, that might be a better idea. The magnifying glass. Sorry. Yeah, because I don't need the 2 tablets. All right, I'll use it to get an arrowhead.
Okay.
And spin the 2 tablets alone, and we'll push the magnifying glass up further for a card.
Oh,
You beauty.
You got it.
Sorry.
I was going to say you could have gone up the other way by just spending a compass and a jewel, but never mind. You've done it now.
But well, the intention is that the book could follow it.
Oh right, okay, gotcha. Right, Fiona, are you just buying stuff from the shop? Yeah. Spending all that remaining gold in just constantly buying stuff.
Sanctum.
It's all points.
Oh yeah, Under Falling Skies is check game edition, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Find out tomorrow on that one. Haven't played Sanctum yet. That's still a given.
Right, back to you, Luke.
Jonathan can give me the lowdown on the Sanctum. All right, cool. So, well, there's no point playing it as a pass card. So let's launch my watch again. Paying for itself. Right, there's got to be stuff I can do with that.
Is the book going up?
Yeah, book is definitely going up.
So that gets you 3 compasses. And back to you, Fiona. More shopping.
I don't know what you bought now.
Loads and
Somebody
loads of
Airdrop.
else
stuff.
paid for a package.
Airdrop. Ah, good.
Yeah.
Amazon are sending you your new watch. There you go.
I'm done.
Right, back to you, Luke.
Oh, I wish I had the extra coin now. That's
With all those
quite a
compasses,
nice
you can
one.
buy some artifacts.
That's yeah. This is the flask looks good. Although actually, yeah, saying that there's also these ones. So draw 2 cards from the bottom of your deck. Keep 1, discard the other. I did draw some pretty nice cards this round, but then I will need more money. But I can't use the upgrade thing, so I'm literally just using it for money.
This is interesting because both of you have just, you've done all of your archaeology stuff, you've done all of that stuff, and it is now just going back home with all the gold you've got and just going to the shops and just buying loads of stuff.
Doing stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got funky cards, so I'm going to spend 4 compasses, and I'm going to grab that obsidian earring. The cards that I've been buying, hopefully the 2 cards on the bottom of my deck are something
Okay.
nice.
So draw up to 2 cards from the bottom of your deck.
What's the
Keep one
quickest
and
way to do that? on
discard the
tables?
I don't know.
Flip the deck over and draw 2, I suspect.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
So draw 2, flip, quick, done.
Yeah.
Right. And I can't use that because that's an artifact, so I will
Keep one, discard the other.
discard that with no
Yeah.
use.
Okay.
Done.
Let's move the market down. Back to you, Fiona. Got a little bit of gold left.
That's
Okay.
done.
Right, back
Yeah,
to you, Luke.
I was going to say, I wanted 1 gold left, I would have had that flask. Alright, 2 compasses. Oh, joy. Why is everything 3 compasses?
You do have an extra compass here.
Oh, yes. That is true.
So
I'm reminded.
that's the 3
Not
compasses.
exiling the card, though.
I'll just get rid of them if you want. There you go.
Alright, cool.
Spend
Oh,
3 compasses.
What have I got left in gold? I think my research is done, so there's no point getting that. Two more compasses, not going to make a difference. I'll get the ornate hammer. Oh wait, when did I spend 3 compasses? Yeah, I spent 3, didn't I? I can't think. I'll take this one and just let Fiona do her thing. So.
Okay. Which is to
Well,
relocate a placed archaeologist to a base
and
campsite
activate it. So
and activate it.
yeah, so Fiona can have her turn while I'm figuring that.
Yeah. Okay. I got so much stuff. Anything else?
I really don't think there is anything I
think
can
you
do.
might be done now. Yeah, I think you might
Yep.
be done. Right. Okay. Off you go then, Luke.
I'm not. I'm going to relocate to there and get 2 tablets.
Yeah.
Well, this will be nice. Cool. I am then going to gain more thematic points and exile my whip.
Yeah.
To get another thing for free.
Gain an artifact for free. Yep.
Of which I badly need an arrowhead, so I will take the war mask.
Okay.
It's only 1 point, but I need the arrowhead.
Right. So you get an arrowhead.
Which then, by spending... Oh, has Fiona got any more to do?
No, I think Fiona's done.
Fine. Spend 2 tablets and the arrowhead.
Yeah.
To level the book.
Which gives you a free artifact.
Because I'm just all about collecting the cards, for better or worse. And... Excel's game 1. This would probably be the best. Ornate hammer. I mean, the Crystal Earring is tempting, but I think the Ornate hammer is just get a card, nice and easy. So gain anything from exile, which they're all going to be worth 2 points max. So I'll grab the bow and arrow because I will finish this game, knowing that I will get poly.
So that's on the bottom of your deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You and your carrier pigeon are mine.
Or are you all done now as well?
I think that's probably
really unusual end. This is totally the opposite to how yesterday's game ends. But there we go. We are done. So let's go through the scoring pad.
Well,
and let's add up some scores.
Artifacts.
Right. Okay. So let us fill this in. So no, hang on. I need to lock it.
Website says Q4 2020 for a release date. Hopefully, because otherwise the top 10 of 2020 is going to be pretty lacking at this rate.
Okay, right. I can't seem to write on the actual card itself.
I'm kind of banking on Essen releases to
there we
shape
go.
up 2020, really.
So Fiona, Luke. Right, okay, so points for your position of your magnifying glass and book combined. So Fiona, what's yours?
Fiona's will be 30.
Okay, and Luke, yours is
20. Good. Made up a little bit of that research track.
Right. Points for idols and empty idle spaces.
Do you get the points for an empty idle space just because you don't have an idol?
Yes.
So that's just 12 each then, I guess.
No, I think Fiona's got more than 12.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, she did get that ridiculous idol. All right, cool.
Yeah, you've got 23.
23.
Yeah, so 23. And Luke, you got 12. Okay. Guardians. How many Guardians did you each defeat?
Fiona's got 10, you got 2, and I got 3.
Okay.
So
15.
All the bugs in this area are dead.
Okay, all of your item cards, the victory point value of all of your item cards.
This might take a while.
Is there a good way or no?
No, it is
there is not. There is just taking all the smorgas. Oh, I did have a card worth exiling. Oh, they were at the bottom of the deck. Fine.
So that's the one with the spade on that we're looking for right now.
Yeah. The brown item cards just simply add up the number of points. I've made a complete mess of this score pad.
Trying to stack them, but or put them in line, but I can't. I think actually that is a better idea. I'm going to draw them into my hand, and then I can count them easier.
I'm going with 8.
Okay, so 8 from items.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
10. Okay, and same but for points this time from artifacts.
Very quick for me. 3.
1, 2. So adding up by doing the alt. Right, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. Okay. Fear cards. Anybody got any fear cards?
None. I killed every bug in this system. I ain't fear nothing anymore.
Fiona, I think you had one, didn't you?
You got several, I think.
Or 2?
3, yeah.
3. Okay.
Finding the Guardians.
And I think that's it. Right, so let's add up the points. So Fiona, 30, 53, 63, 71, 74, 71. Final score is 71. Luke, 20, 32, 32, 47, 57,
71.
71.
Oh my god.
Well, there we go. I don't know if the rules have a tiebreaker at the moment.
I don't want a tiebreaker. I can't even believe I caught her up. I
You
thought
did.
that was a whitewash.
I mean,
Yeah,
you got no. You got you know,
I did
you
not
got
know Fiona had so few artifact cards in the day.
yeah. You did really well on the artifacts, and you got one more Guardian, and then those 3 fear cards at the end brought it down. So there you go. We'll call it a tie. 71 points each. Awesome.
That's awesome.
There you go.
I like the fact that did balance itself out.
It did, yeah. I mean, that's what they're doing. To be honest, the core game has been finished for a while, and what they've been doing, they've been tweaking values and, you know, trying to balance it and things like that. So obviously this was a demo of the game to give you two a chance to play, and obviously we've produced it for people to watch on video. But the designer's been watching this game, and rest assured that they are taking notes about, you know, various balance tweaks and everything else. So but there you go. Thank you very much for giving it a try. This game will be out later in the year, and I'll make sure you both get put down for a review copy of it. Just give me a shout, let me know.
Brilliant, yeah. This definitely want to tackle into this.
Yeah.
Are they planning to put the mod on Tabletop Simulator?
Not sure.
before
I mean,
release?
so I asked them to put the mod on Tabletop Simulator purely for this weekend, because this would have been much easier to play on Tabletop Simulator than it would be with me with the physical game and having to constantly zoom in on cards, show you what you've got in hand. It just wouldn't have worked. So yeah, now whether they want to make this public, that's really up to them. Obviously, it still needs a few tweaks. But yeah, I think for the purpose of this weekend, it was good to play on here.
No, this will be pretty sweet, and then all they got to do to expand it is just put more cards in.
Yeah.
Keep the mechanics the same. Just give me more tiles and cards, and I'll be happy.
More
Add to the
variability.
variety.
Yeah. You enjoy the game, Fiona?
I have a mic problem again, I think.
You do. Yes.
We heard you just then, though. You went in and out, but you're here now.
You're here now.
So.
Yeah.
But that was a very good game. I enjoyed that a lot.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The theme is good. Like.
Yeah, there's a lot of theme in there, and one of the things which I will mention now is you might just think these are random pictures on tiles. There's a story behind each one of them, okay? And the designers are actually writing up some blog articles about what these locations are. You will notice some of them might have symbols on them. There is a meaning behind all of this, so it all does tie together. There is a backstory, which for some people, they're not bothered, they just want to play the game, but there is a backstory there, and there is an explanation for all of these things and how it all does tie together. So it's nice that they've put some extra effort into that.
Yeah, because they could have literally just made them fancy pictures, but I mean, if they are real, like, I don't know, Aztec places or random bits around the world that have all got some linked history, then fair play, it's an interesting read.
Yeah, cool. Right, well, I will say goodbye to you two. Thank you very much for joining me. Luke, I will be seeing you tomorrow to save the world.
Yep.
Fiona's already saved the
I
world.
saved the world when I did it.
Yeah, Fiona's already saved the world, so...
No pressure then.
No
pressure.
pressure.
Saved. It's no pressure. Then well, she's already saved it. I don't have to do it.
Yeah, but the alien, you know what these aliens are like. They keep coming back for more. So
yeah, space invaders. It.
Anyway, I'll say goodbye to you two. Enjoy the rest of Virtually Expo, and I will speak to you both later on.
Take care.
Cool.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Right, there we go. So yes, thank you very much for watching. This was Lost Ruins of Arnak Game 2. I've got a whole bunch of other streams over the weekend. In fact, in just under an hour, I will be doing a live stream on UKGE's Twitch channel. So that's going to be, it's not going to be going out on my YouTube, it's going to be going out on the UK Games Expo live Twitch feed. I'm doing a seminar on how to teach games. So that's happening in 50 minutes time. And then later on today, I've got some more demo games of Under Falling Skies, some more demo games of Lost Ruins of Arnak, and also I'm going to be doing some Codenames games online. So that's a whole day of live streaming for me. Thank you very much for joining in, and I will see you all later on. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.